Good afternoon. Today we'll discuss about supply chain management. When you think about the supply chain management, we have to divide it into three categories. One is supply, second is chain, and third is management. When we pinch upon the supply, then things need to be come into your mind. That is, which things need to be supplied. It's the raw material, it's the parts and subparts, it's the product, it is the information, it is the font. Can you think that if all those things has been supplied, then it looks like a chain or it will look like a network? Because supply chain management is that thing. You just imagine the raw material that has been produced or supplied by the supplier has been transformed to a product, and that product has been channelized to the customer. Or you can say that when a product is produced, then supply chain management comes into picture, starting from the supplier who are supplying the raw material. Raw material has been channelized to a product, and that product has been channelized to the ultimate customers. This is called as the supply chain management. But one thing is that when supply chain management will come into picture, only the product, only the raw material, only the parts and subpart has not been transported. The people who are involved in it, their activities, all has been connected in supply chain management. Let's come to a definition that has been given by the Oliver. The Oliver is called as the father of supply chain management. His definition highlighted about that is a planning, implementation, and controlling the operations. Planning, implementation, and controlling is nothing but you can call as the overall the activities of the management, and that create a process with the purpose of satisfying the customer requirements as effectively or as efficiently as possible. When the term comes efficient, you say that everywhere you have to try to minimize the cost. In the throughout the process, when you have to minimize the cost, then it is efficient. And how you minimize the cost? By proper planning, execution of your planning, and controlling the overall operational activity. That is that definition has been highlighted by the Keith Oliver in 1982. But the scenario has not been replicated in same manner in the context of the agriculture. You just think about in the initial process of the agriculture, one will be the producer and another is the consumer. Hopefully you have remembered about the barter system. In the barter system, you have the wheat in your hand and I have the sugar in my pocket or in my basket. I need wheat and you need sugar. We have transformed our commodity from one hand to another. And it is always be marked in the rural sector in absence of the market. People depend on each other for their own commodity, for their own satisfaction. But when the scenario has been changed, one area demand has been increased and another area supply has been increased. Whatever you produce that has not been satisfied by the customers, customer demand more, and to satisfy the customer demand, you think about how to create more product from your land, how to create more milk from your dairy enterprise, how to create more fisheries from the ponds. Then ultimately you always be think that how to use best and best part of the input. Then you look back. As a producer, you always look back. Then there is a chain has been created from retailer to dealer to the distributor to the manufacturer. That is, you can say that the same producer, to increase the production, they look back, the backward integration has been increased or created. And when the production has been increased, then you have to source the market, producer has to source the market to tap the right market or to satisfy the customers. The product also moves from the wholesaler to retailer to the consumer. The consumer may be your national consumer or maybe the international consumer. Just think about when the supply and demand has been fulfilled in the rural sector in initial part of your journey or in initial part of the production process, the barter system would be the sufficient one. When the supply has been increased, demand has been increased, market has been created, the widening of the market creates the different type of the you can say that the suppliers in the backward directions, the retailer, dealers, distributor, manufacturer. In the forward direction, it's the wholesaler, retailer and consumer. Then the supply chain has been bifurcated into backward linkages and the forward linkages. Or you can say that the backward integration and the forward integrations connected with each other, then the clear-cut supply chain has been developed. And through the process from manufacturer to the consumers, everywhere the human resource and the activities interference has been created. And every process you plan, you have to implement, you control the operations to make your supply chain more efficient one. Then and then only the raw material that has been produced by the manufacturer has been converted to the product by the producers, maybe the farmer, and that product has been channelized to the consumers, maybe the national market, maybe the international market through wholesaler and retailer. All those process is nothing that is called as the supply chain management. Thank you all. Thank you for watching my video.